All right, let's get this on here. Sorry for that background noise. Well, all right. Probably would have been smart to go live after getting the phone situated. Pause that. All right, so we are live before the premiere. If you guys are new here, this is what we do every single time. Well, 99% of the time when there's a new upload on this channel, you get to interact live, and that's what we like to do here. If you guys comment, it's definitely appreciated and encouraged. So definitely keep those going, because with these live streams and these chats, it's pretty cool to interact together as a community. And really, this community has been something really, really special and has been very tight knit, which is very rare for an online community. So the Hook to Cook family is definitely strong. It's just past 3,000 subs on YouTube and on Facebook. With the Hook to Cook family, we are very strong as well. Looks like we're at, let's just double check here. On the Hook to Cook family, we have how many members? 333 members in the Facebook group, which Cali Surfcaster is in. Adrian, welcome. But there's a lot of people in there that are just truly amazing individuals. Mario's in there, Martin's in there, Dylan, Ray, Mike, just to name a few. Really awesome people. Monica and Leroy, of course. Chris Fishdish is also in there. So if you guys want to continue the conversation and interact online other than YouTube, definitely join that group right there, Hook to Cook family. We're a pretty special organization. Veronica's in there too. Everybody, Raphael, Gio's in there. He's a perch slaying machine, which today there will be a surf fishing trip going on, so that's going to be pretty awesome. So if you're new here, definitely tap that subscribe button. A lot of cool stuff, but chances are not many new people will come from this video, because it's just a live video before we premiere the next video. And the next video is going to be Dad cooking his halibut recipe. So let's pull up that thumbnail so you guys can keep an eye out for it. Good morning, Tony. Welcome from Monterey. Welcome. Yeah, as you guys come on, go ahead and say where you're from, what you're doing. Good to see you, Tony. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the Hook to Cook family. All right, so this video is going to go live here in, it shows 24 minutes. 24 minutes until we are live with this video. And feel free, because there will be a chat going on. But gosh, that is a nice halibut steak right there. And this gives the recipe. What's up, South Bay Fish Killer? Dude, good to see you, man. It's so cool to see people on Instagram on here with us, joining on YouTube. That's a trip, isn't it? Isn't it cool? Where you can meet each other and find each other on other platforms. South Bay Fish Killer has been very active on Instagram, and that's a cool place to hang out. So you guys probably saw a little bit of yesterday. Yesterday we went for halibut. You guys will see the full video. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a really good one. But since you guys are on this live stream, you guys get a little bit more insight into that than the video will actually show. What's up, Salted? Welcome, brother. Appreciate you hopping on so freaking early. What is it, 5:35 or something like that? But yeah, we have a surf fishing trip coming up in like 2 hours, so definitely more content coming. We'll be going out with Mario today and Ian Ibarra, who's a young cat from here in Santa Maria. Ulysses, welcome, brother. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. And just thank you guys, everybody who's on here right now, all 5 of you. Thank you guys for the support. This channel wouldn't be here without you guys, without all the quality interaction and questions going back and forth. We're all learning from one another, and all of the things that we do is geared to make these videos educational as well as entertaining. Again, we're all learning from each other, all about you know, how to fish the surf, how to fish for halibut, anything. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Just want to show you guys something. These are at the San Luis Obispo Dick's Sporting Goods. They're the O'Shaughnessy treble hooks. They are, as you can see, 4x strong. 4x strong meaning they're 4 times stronger than normal treble hooks. So these will go on to these. Right. Well, finally going to upgrade. So right here, these are actually the 3x strong right here. So these ones are probably going to stay. These can definitely handle a striper. They might bend out a little bit, but they'll bend out less than the 4x strong. But these are actually salt rated. What you want to look out for are the tin coated treble hooks, because they will likely not corrode as much as the black or other finishes, like the chrome finishes and things like that. Just so you know, the Lucky Crafts are the size 6s. That's what you want to look out for, size 6. If you want to go a little bit bigger, you can go size 4. Treble hooks are a little interesting. The higher the number, the smaller they are. So like size 12s would be really tiny. Size 6s are perfect for the Lucky Craft. So let's take a look at one that has stock hooks. Let's see, do I have any? Oh yeah, this one has stock hooks. No, that one doesn't have stock hooks. Nope, that's, oh yeah, okay. No, those aren't stock hooks either. Let's see, I've swapped out a lot of the hooks. Oh, this one has stock hooks for sure. For sure, this one has stock hooks. So these are your stock hooks right here. Well, oh, right here. That back one is a stock hook. Oh, geez, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not a stock hook. Oops. Let's see. None of them are stock hooks. Let's take a look. Ah, okay. Here we go. Right there. That is a stock hook. The Lucky Crafts come with stock hooks that are really shiny. So that one's a stock hook. Very, very shiny, almost mirror-like finish, like a chrome-like finish. So that's a size 6, right? And then this is also a size 6. Armando, welcome, brother. So that's a size 6 as well. So you can see they are almost identical in terms of size. But the only thing you got to keep in mind is it's going to be a little heavier, just a little heavier. But not much difference, huh? So this is more of a round bend, and then this one's more of a bent shank, which is nice because they, when they're pinned, they're pinned. Ever try the X traps? Are those X traps the one? Let's look those up. So somebody just said, have you ever tried the X traps? X trap hook. I'm wondering about, like, they're the trapper ones, the trapper hooks. Those are pretty cool. Oh, Rapala hooks. No, and welcome Tripping on Faith. Appreciate you dropping by. Armando, again, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Boto Fishing, for sure. But yeah, so we'll be upgrading those to the 4X strong hooks. So that'll be pretty secure if anything does get hooked up, anything big like a halibut or a striper, which we are ending or towards the end of the season for the striped bass here on the Central Coast. So we got a couple on this channel. We got 2 of them, and then a bunch of people in the Hook to Cook family have been sharing, whether it's Instagram or the Facebook group or through private message, that there has been a pretty good run of striper, but nothing like in the 30-inch class or anything here on the Central Coast like there used to be or that there have been in the past. but at the same time, not that many people have been fishing hard for them like us, especially towards the end of the month. For some reason, we ended up, kind of not hitting the beach as hard, mainly because of the, what is it? The red tide. The red tide was just ridiculous in this area. So this area is north of Santa Barbara and about 3 hours south of Monterey. So Monterey, speaking of Monterey, we'll be making a 3 hour trip up north. Coming up the 28th, we get to fish with Everett Bowles, the winner of the More Than Fishing tournament, with his 34-inch striped bass. 34 and a half inch striped bass is what he caught for the tournament, and he's invited us, and we're gonna head over there and learn a bit. Tess, welcome. Thank you for coming by. Martin and you and George were out there yesterday, weren't you? Thank you so much. So if you guys remember Tess was the one that brought the Portos, Tess and Cynthia, to the Hook to Cook meetup. And then, oh yeah, speaking of the Hook to Cook meetup, we will be doing a rock fishing trip. If you guys haven't heard, we're booking a trip on the Starfire out of Morro Bay, and that's gonna be Sunday the 8th. There are 8 spots left on this fishing charter. So, and it's gonna be Jeff Silva's birthday. Jeff Silva's birthday is on the 6th, and we all get to go celebrate his birthday by a big old Hook to Cook rock fishing trip. That's gonna be so awesome. We're super excited about that. Oh, Jameson Thomas, what's up? Ugly Catch Fishing Crew, welcome. Let's see, yeah, and then Tony, that trip might be with just Everett and me, just because he wants to kind of keep his spot a little bit more secret, or he wants to have that time to just have that one-on-one trip. But next time for Monterey Bay, we'll definitely have to connect and get together on that. That would be really awesome. So sorry, it's just going to be the two of us on that trip. Veronica might make it, but she's not going to make it. Not going to burn his spot. But let's see. So that was that, and then today. Oh yeah, going back to the premiere today. So this is today's premiere. Let's see. Oh, so Adrian said, "Yeah, he's gonna come too." But yeah, so Adrian, let Francis know that trip to Monterey is just gonna be kind of a more private trip. But that's going live today in 14 minutes, and this is something that I really wanted to do for a really long time, and it's film my dad cook in his like own little fishing show, and it's all in the Filipino language. It's all in Tagalog, but it's all subtitles, so it's super authentic. And what's really cool about that is Dad can actually really explain thoroughly what he's doing, because of course English is his second language, and he's able to he's able to carry a conversation and all, but to really get the detail and the intricacy of language, he does it all in Tagalog. So stay tuned for that one. If you guys are watching the rebroadcast, check it out. It should be live by the time you guys watch this. But yeah, no, those trips to Monterey are super cool, but it's, again, towards the end of the season. As it goes into October, the bite apparently really starts to slow down. They start getting back into the river system or whatever. What happens? Does anyone know what happens? Why? Where do they go during the winter time? The delta's probably pretty full of them too. The fall gets a really good bite as well. So that's probably what happens. They swim back upstream. Maybe that's what happens. Yeah, no, we covered everything so far. We covered the rock fishing trip. Let's see how many exactly are on this rock trip right now. So here's the rock fishing trip and I think Adrian is going to be there. Adrian, you're going to be there, right? The rock fishing trip. So let's go ahead and refresh this. I didn't check this for a while. So there are 8 spots left. Can you guys see that? 8 spots left for the Hook to Cook rock fishing trip. If you guys are interested, leave that in the comments below. We will be on this boat right here, the Starfire. It's going to be a 10-hour trip. It's going to be 5 a.m. departure time, so we want to show up around 4, and then we'll get back at 3 o'clock, and there is a park nearby. So I think Chris Fishdish might be coming. I'll confirm with him, but Leroy and Monica are definitely coming, so maybe we can meet up at the park afterwards and hang out and maybe cook some of the fish. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. It's gonna be an awesome trip, guys. It's gonna be really good. It'll be well documented too, because Martin's going, Mario's going, I'm going. Who else is going? Yeah, Chris Fishdish might make it. And Matt Ramirez from Squad Fishing is gonna go, so that's pretty cool. You know, for fishing for bait. No, we will not be fishing for bait. However, the day before, maybe if we can get some mackerel, that would be awesome. Mackerel, or because what they're gonna have on the boat is just gonna be squid. So maybe if we can get some anchovies, it'd probably be best to like just buy some anchovies just to put on our rigs. That would be really good. I don't think I'm gonna be throwing swim baits. Since it's gonna be such a full boat, we might want to, we really might want to just bring our own bait and use really heavy sinkers to get down really fast. Because the lighter the baits that you use as the boat drifts, let's say that this is the boat right here, as it's drifting, our lines, like let's say it's drifting that way, our lines start going this way, right? So if somebody's on this side of the boat, the line's gonna drift that way, okay? So use the heavier sinkers on this trip, especially if we're fishing over 100 feet. There is a chance that we'll be fishing 300 feet, so be prepared for that. Bring your braided line so it can cut right through the water. Bring your 1 pound sinkers if you have those. That way it goes straight down so that we get minimal tangles. And Adrian just said that he's probably going to be fishing for mackerel the day before. Sardines would be perfect. But even just going out to buy some packs of, what is that? Of some sardines wouldn't be a bad idea. Sardines or anchovies would not be a bad idea at all. But because most of the time these charters, they use squid, and squid usually isn't optimal. You're just gonna catch a bunch of small ones. If you catch, if you want lingcod and bigger vermilion, big reds, olives, you're definitely gonna wanna throw something bigger than squid, something bigger and more scented, which anchovies definitely smell. Yeah, throw a sand dab swim bait. Yeah, the only thing that makes it hard to throw swim baits, unless we're fishing like 80 feet of water or something, maybe. But again, it's gonna be a full boat. 8 spots remaining. By that time, I'm sure more people will join. Everybody's invited, basically. This is an open charter, so there might be a few people who don't know us at all, but based on being a month out and only 8 people remaining, this charter holds 85, so all 25 or so, 28 people? No. Yeah, roughly 28 people so far. No, 27. So 27 people, the 27 who have booked already are probably Hook to Cook family. So, gosh, it's just gonna be really fun, man. For all those who are at the Hook to Cook meet and greet, meet and fish, guys, that was a good time. Meeting each other, just talking, that was awesome. But just imagine that on a boat. It's gonna be spectacular. It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna know a lot of people, and it's just gonna be almost a bit of a reunion. And it's pretty cool that we get to do something like this twice in 1 year. So yeah, no, super stoked. 8 people left, 8 spots remaining. So that's pretty awesome. Any more questions about the meetup or the rock fishing trip? I believe it's $93 plus what is it, plus fees. So you're looking at about $100. There will be rentals available too for that. And there will be people chumming. Hopefully they see this video, because there is a really, really important tip. Take Dramamine the night before if you feel like you might get sick. Dramamine the day before or the night before definitely helps the Dramamine to get into your bloodstream, because if you take it that morning, it's gonna be a little too late for that. It'll just make you drowsy, basically. If you want, you can even, maybe double up. If you have a heavy dinner, double up on the Dramamine, that way you go to bed, but just don't wake up too late, because we're leaving early. Mario, welcome, brother. So Mario's gonna get ready for the trip in about 2 hours, it looks like. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, 2 hours. You're right, salted. Ginger is a good remedy. What is it? Ginger ale. You can bring some ginger ale. That's a good remedy as well. Let's see, another remedy. Oh, green apples. Green apples are another good remedy. What are some other ones? There's other ones, but can't really think of them right now. But those are definitely solid. Or you could be like my dad, and he just says go over and over and over until your body gets used to it. But based on our work schedules, it's kind of hard. Some IPAs. I think bringing your own is discouraged, but they do have some in the galley in terms of drinks. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you can sneak them in a bag or something if you had like a soft tote. But I think what they don't want like big coolers like on deck, because once we're out on the water, those deckhands are moving back and forth. So that's what's really cool about these rock trips too, is the deckhands do it all. They tie on for you, they take your fish off for you. So all you really have to do is focus on fishing. And these deckhands, they don't really have a lot of room to work. He said, I'll bring my CamelBak. Bring a CamelBak full of IPAs and then put ice around the CamelBak. Frank, good morning. Thank you for coming. Frank, look, it's still here. Haven't lost it yet. So this is a gift from Frank. The glow sardine. You still can't find these anywhere. They said September 15th, Tackle Warehouse will be back in stock. So tomorrow there should be some at Tackle Warehouse, but they're probably all pre-sold. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can get our hands on a few more of these. Speaking of the glow sardine, I'm still on the search to making one, but it's just kind of tough because nothing swims as good as the Lucky Crafts do. Dang it. And then there's no blanks for these. Let's see. I take soft insulated totes with ice bags to dump the fish in the bags for optimum freshness. Yeah, kill bags are a good idea too. Yeah, we'll be well prepared for this trip, it sounds like. It'll be a really, really good time, and definitely glad that we're able to do stuff like this and do it as a community. It's really fun, and yeah, just spread the word on the cool stuff that we're doing. It's definitely fun. But looks like we have 4 minutes to go until the video premieres, so we'll definitely catch you guys in the live chat. And if you guys have any questions, comments, you can leave them down below. We try to get to every single comment on here. Mario and I are the admins in the Hook to Cook family. It's just keeping double eyes, so if anything happens, we're all up on it. So let's see. You can get some ginger gum at Walgreens next to the Dramamine. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for that tip. Cali Surfcaster, have a good day at work. Thank you for joining for a bit this morning. We'll keep in touch as it gets closer to the rock trip. You definitely have a place to stay. Dude, the parents love you, man. You're a cool dude. And then anybody else, if you guys have any questions or need anything, definitely leave it in the comments below. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the chat of that video. Okay.